Fashion is subjective, dependent on the current tastes or trends. Due to this, there are many supposed experts that claim that they can distinguish when something is fashionable or when it has unique artistic value. In a previous video, we talked about an experiment where experts in art were put to the test. The case of the museum that exhibited abstract pieces of art that were applauded by the critics, though they did not know they were paintings created by a monkey. These supposed experts found emotional nuances as well as subtleties that did not exist because they were scribbles of paint made by a primate. What happens when one of the largest shoe-selling companies in the world leads an experiment to test their products? Today, we're going to take a look at the Palessi experiment. Palessi was a luxury shoe store that opened in Los Angeles, California. It was promoted that this store would have the most elegant, sophisticated, and unique shoes on the market. The owners of Palessi invited several fashion experts in Los Angeles to the store's grand opening. Many who attended the event were delighted with the products. Some even paid between $400 and $600 for a simple pair of shoes. The experts claimed that the shoes were designed in great detail and that they were the latest in fashion, that the store would be a revolution. But obviously, the story doesn't end here. If you paid attention to the beginning of the video, the bit about the monkey painter, you can already deduce where this story is heading. Palessi was a fake store, created as a social experiment, an advertisement for a company known for selling cheap shoes, Payless. This now dead chain of stores was mocked for selling extremely cheap shoes with their 2-for-1 deals. This made many people think that they were selling very poor quality products. However, every shoe that was on sale at Palessi were actually Payless merchandise. These experts in fashion did not realize this because they only visited expensive stores, and this would be the first time they had a Payless product in their hands. They could not distinguish the quality between an expensive pair of shoes to a cheap pair of shoes. Payless did refund their money, even allowed them to keep the shoes, and made the experiment public. Everything was a lie, and with this they launched an advertisement campaign that said that if the experts assured that these shoes were worth $600, you could have them for only $20. Proving that what was considered expensive or fashionable was nothing more than a result of propaganda. Payless Shoe Source spent millions of dollars on this fake store and advertisement to make everyone believe that their products were of quality, which they really weren't. Those people never wondered if it was really worth spending hundreds of dollars for a new brand, for something that was said to be of value. Now then, why did this happen? There are many psychological experiments that show that something you buy cheap, you do not appreciate as much as something that is expensive. The human brain works in strange ways when it comes to value. We think that just because a brand is more expensive, it is automatically better. And this psychological effect was used in this experiment. It really wasn't about quality, but rather cost. Most of the clothing you buy today, $100 shoes, as well as belts, pants, or shirts, only cost the manufacturer and store a fraction of the asking price. It is kind of funny to see these fashion experts being mocked for falling into this trap. But stop for a moment and take a gander at your own possessions. Maybe you'll be shocked to realize how many products you bought on brand name alone, regardless of quality, to which it could be less than the cheaper brand. Tell me what you think. Can you tell the difference between something that is cheap to something of quality? Are you a person who buys products on brand name alone? Thank you all for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe. And remember, assume nothing and question everything.